Hey guys, Albe here. I need a cell phone holder for the new Tuono. I do have one on the F800GS, but the F800GS Dash is massive compared to the new Tuono, so I need something a little slicker. And there are other things I don't like about the holder on the F800GS. So I went online, started researching, and I came up with a few options from the cheapest to the one a little bit more expensive, but always within a certain limit. But enough with the chit chat, let's get on it. The three options are, from the least expensive, a magnetic bike mount from Wizgear. Other than that, we have the classic X-Grip RAM mount that I actually have on the F800GS. And I also got myself an SP Connect, which I believe is the most expensive options, but is still $1 short of 100, so it's doable. But let's get into it and let's see what we have. First of all, let's start with the Wizgear. The Wizgear, it's literally the cheapest option. I believe it was $9.99 and is a magnetic holder. Now I understand that a magnetic holder on a motorcycle does not quite make sense, but hear me out, because this magnetic holder comes with two of those rubber thingy that pretty much will keep your phone in place. So we have this magnetic holder, which is very convenient, because if you have your phone, you can just do this and it stays. The magnet is actually pretty strong and it allows you to put the phone vertical or horizontal without the need of adding anything to it. And I was really keen on this idea because I do have a same magnet in my car and I love just getting in and doing this. If you don't trust the magnet to keep the phone in place, what you can do is use the rubber that comes with it. Put the rubber around it and the phone is definitely not going anywhere. This is the cheapest option. This is sub $10. So if you're looking for something budget, this is probably what you want to look at. In my case, there was only one thing I didn't like about this Wizgear: the flimsiness of the attachment for the ball in the back. Right in here, it feels like this thing is really flimsy and it can fall off at any time. As a matter of fact, the ball and the stem in there are not a single piece. They're actually two pieces screw with each other, and the screw does not catch as much as I want to. I took it apart to check it out. As a matter of fact, I actually added some glue in there to make sure this wouldn't fall off, because I really like the magnet system. I can keep my phone case, and at the same time, if I'm not planning to do anything too fast or on rough roads and I just need to go around town running errands or something, this will just actually do. One tip to Wizgear: if you guys make a single piece out of the ball, that probably would have been my first choice for this bike. But let's see how it fits on the bike itself. The installation is really easy. You just have to open it up, put it around your handlebar, put the screw back in there, choose your preferred position and screw it in. So this is it. That's all it takes. So it's easy to put in and out, and at the same time it's easy to get the phone on and off. And if you think you're gonna go fast, you can always use the provided rubber, and the phone is definitely not going anywhere, even at speed, and you can still rotate it fairly easily. Now the problem is the flimsiness of the hardware, but let's not forget this is only a $10 product. But let's move on. Let's see what's coming next. Next on, we have what I've been using on my F800 GS. So it's gonna be the RAM X grip. Now this has been great. I took the GS off-road and the phone was on it and never looked like I was going to lose it in the woods or anything. So this is a very, very cool design. The only problem is nowadays the new phones tend to have buttons on the side. So the buttons on the side are a problem with the X grip because when you put it on, well, the X grip is gonna hit something. If I put it in between the buttons on this side, it's right on my on and off button over here and it keeps it pressed in. So every once in a while it actually shuts off my phone. Now, if I try to put it away from the on and off button, the problem is now it's on my volume button. So it presses the volume either up or down, and with the vibration, well, my volume is gonna go fully up or fully down. Now, the only way I can actually use this thing, it's either if I keep it this way, where most of the phone it's on the bottom side, or if I put the phone all the way up, which is not quite safe. It's literally one slip away from falling off altogether. This problem might be just because I have this type of phone. If my previous phone had no problem with the X grip whatsoever. But another problem I have with this, it's on the bike. So let's put it on and let's see what it does. Because we have the tough claw on it, it's really, really easy to install on the bike. You just put it wherever you want to keep it and tie it. And it's not going anywhere. Another plus of this system is that because it's one of those ramp mount systems, you can actually move it however you want. The only problem I have with the mount on the bike, it's that the mount, it's gigantic. It doesn't quite fit as well as I want it to. There are other clamp option, the fixed clamp that is pretty much lowers it just about an inch, but it's still a lot of stuff to be up here. One plus side is this is universal, so you can use it with whatever phone. If you're somebody that changes phone very, very often, well, this might be the mount for you. But let's move on, let's see what's next. Next on is the SP Connect system. Now, I got the Moto bundle, which is the one specific for motorcycle. Now, this system comes with a new case for your phone and a bunch of accessories. The downside of this system is that you have to use their own case. Now, the case is pretty slim, it's pretty slick, and it looks fairly good. It's matte black, and on the back you have the actual system. Well, you have a cover on it that if you take off, you have their locking system. The first problem I see is that I really like my fake carbon fiber case, and I have to get rid of it. The second problem I see with this product is that because the extra thickness of their locking system is not much, but it's still there, I cannot put the metal plate inside and use it in my car and just stick it, just like I'm doing right now. I need to actually buy their car vent attachment for it. So it's something that can definitely be worked around, so it's not that big of a deal, but I'm still here to see the pros and cons of everything, so that's one of the cons. The system comes with the bracket to install on the bike, we'll do that later. It comes with a bunch of attachments that you can use in multiple occasions. This is the super slim case that I have on right now. It protects little to nothing. As you guys can see, the new case is still pretty slim and pretty slick. It's not bulky. This one is actually a little rubbery on the side, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna take a hit way better than my own. But let's take a look at the attachment that come with the SP Connect system. First of all, you have this, and most of you that actually have GoPros will recognize the GoPro attachment. So you can actually put this on and put this on whatever GoPro mount you have around. This is a very good idea they actually had. Second of all, you have this mount over here that is pretty much a stand. So you can now put the phone in front of you and watch it, because it's gonna keep the phone at an angle towards you. Next on is the sticky mount. So it's 3M tape in the back and their mount on the front side that you can pretty much put in there and then stick wherever you want. On the bike, on your car, on the wall, or whatever. They call it, I believe, a wall mount. So last but not least, you have this. This is just a cover. So once you're not using the mount, if you don't want to see the ugly back, you can just put this cover on and it's completely flat. So it makes it easy to go in and out of your pocket. But we're here for the motorcycle mount, so let's put it on and let's see how it works. First, no matter the size of your handlebar, SP gives you different inserts for the right size of your handlebar. In my case, because of the Tuono is pretty thick, the slimmest of them all would fit just fine. They also give you a bunch of different gears. Those are to change the height of the little arm of your handlebar. So you can either use the thick one that I'm using right now, or the thin one, which is a 1/4 inch or 4mm thinner. If you don't want to use the arm, over here they give you the adapter so that you can install the attachment plate directly to the ring over there and have it right there. Let's put it on the bike, let's see what it looks like. You can just wrap it around the handlebar and then tie it up. Okay, at this point it's solid. Let's not forget, this is all aluminum. The plate is made out of plastic, the spacers are plastic, but the whole apparatus here, the whole arm, it's actually made of metal. Once the thing is set, we can put it on. I think, there you go. When we launch our Aprilia application, it's the right side up. So there you have it. Easy to put in, easy to put out. It's solid enough. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I really like the fact that it's very low profile, and if you don't have the phone over there, it almost looks like part of the bike itself. So in the end, I decided to keep the SP Connect. Yes, it is a little bit more expensive than those other two. In the case of the Wizgear, it's way more expensive, it's 10 times more, but it's very low profile, it's very secure, and I figured out that if I stick the wall mount to the metal plate that came with the magnetic one, I can still use the same case in my car on the magnetic attachment for my car. So win-win. It looks great, low profile, seems to be very solid. I'm gonna test it today going to work, and I'm pretty happy with it. But as always, if you guys want to support the channel, go get yourself one of those Albe ZDV shirt. There is one specific for the Tuono. And if you guys like the video, if you guys love the video, or you want to see what else am I going to do to the Tuono next, subscribe and push the bell icon so you're not going to miss anything. Other than that, ride on, and I'll see you next time.